Hey, Michelle Wadley here, author of Shadow Work, a spiritual path to healing and integration. I want to, I've been making these videos regarding specific aspects of the teaching, but I want to do something a little different in this video. And I want to base it on something that's written on page 51, and it's under the category reward to rewire. And in here on the second paragraph, it says, in short, we are changing fear of shadow work to I love working through my shadow. It feels good and I love my rewards. So, one of the things that I feel most concerned with when students leave my class is that they close the book and they put it down and they allow themselves to not stay on the journey to keep working. If you are somebody who has taken my class, either the forgiveness or the shadow class, I need you to know that it's not 6 weeks and then it's all over. And I know I said that in the class, but I need you to hear it here and now because, very specifically, the this book, the course, and everything I do is the accumulation of decades of me doing this work. I got turned on to the idea of it when I was very young, formalized it when I was in my early 40s. But in truth, I've been doing it all along. And it doesn't always feel good. It doesn't always feel good. None of this feels good. Life isn't, well, life can be fun and joyous and enthusiastic at times, which is wonderful. But when you hit a roadblock and you're trying to figure out what it is, it can be challenging. But what I want all my students and my readers to realize is this: stay with it because maybe the first shadow, first few shadows, first dozen shadows that you run face to face with, maybe they'll take you, I don't know, maybe a few weeks to process. Maybe it will take you that long. But I promise you, if you can remember the reason why you're doing it, which is your freedom to feel lighter, to feel more open, to be open to love, to be open to prosperity, and to align yourself with all the good. If you can remember that, that itself will pull you through and keep you looking. But over time, the more you do it, the easier it gets. As difficult as that might be to believe, I can now, I mean, I recently, and I told this story in my class. I'm not going to speak it here because it's a private story regarding one of my sons. But I recently ran into a really tough moment, really unexpected tough moment. It was hard. It was hard. And it took me a few days, which is the longest something's taken me in a while, because I've come to the point when I could stare down that shadow, assess what it is I'm hiding from, establish my willingness to continue to face it down, to absorb it, to love it, to forgive myself if that's required, or to forgive another for their participation in it, and integrate it and move beyond. This event for myself, though, this time, it took me about 4 days, which is the longest it's taken me in years. But that's the rarity for me now. I want you to stay with it. I want you to want your full authentic self so much that you're willing to keep walking and willing to keep putting one foot in front of the other. Who am I to wish, want, and hope that for you? Nobody. Except if you're watching this, if you've read my books, if you've taken my courses, then to you, I'm somebody. But what I am a passionate individual when it comes to doing the work. When it comes to doing the work, and for me, doing that work means empowering as many people as I can to come along this ride. Because part of that reward, I want you to remember, is is that you will be more connected with your personal power. You'll be in alignment so that when you want to make more changes in your life, when you want to reach higher for a new experience, you will be more empowered. So just ponder that, if you will. Signing off, Michelle Wadley from the Planned Happiness Institute, author of this, what I think of as a delicious book. The background isn't let me show you. And stay with it. Stay with it. If you're struggling, reach out to us. We have classes and coaches, and we're here. We're here for you. So be well. Do the work because you love yourself. Do the work because you want you more than anything else. Be well, my friends. See you soon.